Hello guys, welcome back to the Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis over on Boeing, ticker BA. So as you can see on the screen, it is down 6% as we're recording this, sitting at around $200. Firstly, what is a fundamental catalyst for this move? And this was basically just due to Boeing facing setbacks in delivery of some of their 737 MAXs, just due to some manufacturing issues. So again, this is something we see somewhat regularly on Boeing. And to be honest, it's one of those things, if you're looking to potentially invest in Boeing, these are probably the times, because we see this quite regularly, and it's not going to, in a long term, I think, really affect the stock value. So you tend to get these big pullbacks, and then they tend to just push back to the upside. So it's one of those things. Yeah, if you're looking from an investment perspective, it may not be a bad thing. And what it also did, especially again, if you're looking at it from an investment standpoint, is it's now brought it below its statistical mean. So to show you this, we will pull up our standard deviation channel chart. To find statistical mean, we use a 6-month chart on the left. We use a 1-year chart on the right, and then we're just paying attention to what are these dashed values. So it's 210 to 217. This is considered statistical mean. Again, this is fair value. So really, if you're investing in a stock, really I never buy above this value, because really then you're just buying at an elevated price. At some point, it's at least going to come back and pull back. I mean, it's very rare that a stock can just rip forever. So eventually it's going to have to come back. So this is when I look to invest. And so yeah, between 210, 217, it's finally broke below this level, pushing towards its first deviation support. So to me, if I was investing again, now it's the time. Anything below 210 is considered somewhat of a better time to be investing. Now, if we come down to 190, again, these are going to be our trading levels. But again, if you are an investor, these are the same levels I'd be paying attention to, because these are usually going to try and catch the bottoms. So 190 is first statistical deviation on the 6-month. If we break that, I'm looking at 180 first deviation on the 1-year. So again, these are going to be the two main focuses for now. If we can continue down, looking for bounces off of these levels. What I do like on Boeing as well is that these two levels do line up with obviously key psychological levels. You've got the 190, the 180 key levels. So not only are they deviations, but key psychologicals, which should just make these levels that even that bit stronger. If we break that, I'm looking at 162 as a support, and if we continue down, 150. Now, that's kind of the final support we'll do for now, because that does require, about a 25% sell-off from where we are now. So that's kind of the main focus from a support side. If we end up breaking back through statistical mean and we're pushing up to resistance, what are key levels to that side? And I'm looking at about 240 to 245. Now, these levels are relatively close, so if we want, we could be using these as a zone of resistance instead of individual levels. And if we break that, we'll point out the 275 and the 270, again, quite close together, could be using them as a zone instead of individual levels. So those are levels I'll point out on Boeing. Again, that requires about a 25% move either way. So if we end up breaking out of these levels, obviously we would have an updated video. But for now, these are going to be the main focus we have on Boeing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.